birthday today. You can tell. Woo! That don't smell good at all. Smell like a fart, dude. For real. I just want to wake up. Please don't puke in here. Don't do that to me. I can never have a child. I can never have a child, dude. I can't even handle cleaning up after an animal, bro. I can't do it. Look, I can clean up. I can clean up the regular maintenance stuff. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't. That stuff is gross. There's no reason to have a conversation. Just saying. I can't. Hold on. I need to mute my sound real fast. Hopefully you won't hear this. I have Into the Void stuck in my fucking head. What am I supposed to do with that right now? God damn it. I have to listen to it, I suppose. Right? What other option is there? What other option is there? Oh, by the way, if I may divert for a second, can I just say that Ozzy Osbourne is one of my favorite people in the fucking world ever. Oh, I want to yell at her so bad right now because all I could hear is that, and I'm not gonna. She's old. Leave her alone. It's not her fault. Don't pick on her. That is fucking disgusting, though. What are you? She's look at her twat, bro. It ain't supposed to sound like that. Yo, Tamara. Oh, no, I can't. This is no, bro. It sounds like she's getting laid behind me, dude. That's how. Ugh, please turn something up. Come on, get me out of here. Take me away. It's so ridiculous. Dude, I'm glad I can't lick my own balls. You know what I mean? That would be no good. Can you imagine you're sitting in a room with all your friends and then all of a sudden your balls start to itch and you're like, oh fuck, hold on, yeah, keep talking, I hear you, just give me a second. And you're gonna lean down and lick your own balls? Oof. And then that sound is coming out of your face while everybody else is sitting around going, can you believe this fucking guy? Can you believe this fucking guy? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable, dude. Unbelievable. I really should count. My OCD is telling me right now that I need to count these. I know exactly how many are in this bottle. There's no reason for me to count them right now. But in my mind, I need to count them so I could be sure that I have what I'm supposed to have. But there's no legitimate reason to do that. So you know what? I'm not gonna. How you like that? Fuck you. I'm not doing it. I'm making choices today, bitch, not you. I'm not doing it. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's a fucking... You know what? No, because he's an asshole, dude. He'll fucking block the whole video for 2 seconds of one of his fucking songs. You fucking dickhead. Like, you don't got enough money, bro. Can't even reference 2 seconds of a song. I don't even want to play the fucking thing. I just want to make a reference to it, and I can't because, God forbid, fucking loser. Not really. You're not a loser. You just aggravate me. Like, when I think about that, I want to punch you in your face. Do you know why? Because I know it's not about greed. I know, you know what? I guess we're talking about music. Why is it that musicians, right? I don't think they care if you take a couple of seconds of a song and you make a reference to it in a video or something like that. I think if you ask the artist, I think most of them wouldn't care. If they said, if you said, okay, look, let's make a contract right now. I'm YouTube and you are the music artist, right? It doesn't matter what you do. Could be country, could be rock, could be metal, could be fucking rap, or whatever that dumb shit is that the kids listen to now that is not rap music, and you can't convince me otherwise, so don't even try. Hold on. Surprisingly, the drums are distracted me. Dude, I've been listening to this song non-stop, bro. Deadly Movements. This shit gives me the chills every time. I don't listen to this song less than 3 times in a row, dude. This, everything about this is fire, dude. I hate that. You know what? You know what? I gotta stop saying that. Because I heard other people talk like that and it sounds dumb. And I don't want to sound dumb too, like. Alright, anyway. I don't think many artists would give a shit. If you asked them, really. If you said, listen, hey, I want to fucking. I'm talking about something. And for some reason, when I bring it up, I think of role model. Or, you know, let's not go back that far because you got an ego about that shit, probably. Like, oh, of course you would only mention the first album. Look, bro, the first, if you want to get into it, really, if you really want to get into it, the Slim Shady LP, I've never listened to Infamous, so I'm not gonna, Infinite, rather, sorry, I'm thinking of Mobb Deep, R.I.P. Prodigy, fucking, I never listened to Infinite. I've heard a couple of songs off it, I've never listened to the album. It is what it is. Slim Shady LP, or a great album. Marshall Mathers LP. It's still a great album. I have issues with everything that this guy does, but that's a personal. You know, Eminem is shown again. So what I notice is the records get more commercial as he goes on, and I know you're like, dude, what do you? That's not even. It is though. If you take yourself out of your own opinion for 2 fucking seconds and don't be such a homo, dude, and think about it. Okay, dude. But I hope I hope that the fucking I hope that my gay friends are not upset by that. I don't. That's kind of ignorant. Probably I shouldn't do that. But you know what? Fuck Eminem and music and all that shit. Let's talk about my ignorance. Cool. I gotta walk up to the plug, so it's gonna be fun. It real feels like 100 and fucking whatever degrees outside. The humidity is so goddamn thick, dude. It literally feels like when you're breathing and you're trying to breathe a slice of lasagna. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. But anyway, let's shut this. For these fucking dirtbags around here get all uppity about the fact that I'm making some motherfucking noise. God forbid. God forbid we make noise around here, bro. But everybody else is what it is. What you want from low income motherfuckers, right? And that's a mentality. That's a mentality. I want to let you know that. In case you weren't aware, low income is a mentality. It's not a fucking stage in your life. You do understand that, right? Maybe you don't. Maybe nobody has talked to you about this. Maybe this is the conversation that we need to have right now. It's possible. It's possible. Come on, dude. It's not even fair. Why you let these guys in the studio like this? It's not right how they do you like that. Everything is just perfect, bro. I can't explain it to you. Look, low income is a mind state. What does that mean? You look around where I'm living right now. This is dirtbag shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is if I walked into somebody else's house and I looked around and I saw this, I would go, "What fucking scumbags live in this joint?" Just what it is. Just what it is. And I can say that because I live here, right? But she's messy by nature. She's an artist. She leaves shit every fucking where, everywhere. And if I sometimes it gets me so mad, dude, that I almost just want to fucking just throw in a towel and just you know what? I don't care anymore. Make it look however you want. You want it to look. Let's just throw shit all over the fucking place. Let's just start tossing garbage on the fucking floor. Why don't we? That's not really what it is. But in my head, I look around and I see all this, and I say to myself, we live in a low income. Why do we have to look like we do? That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's a mind state. You've said that 100 times, but you're not explaining what do you mean. Well, I'm trying to buy myself time to think about how it is that I want to say it. Are these cunts are eating the fucking... whatever. What I mean by that is, you can eat ramen. You could eat top ramen every day of your fucking life. But mentally, you could be in the best place of your life. What does that mean? What I'm saying to you is, your bank account doesn't need to reflect the way that you live, right? I'm fucking broke, but I've always made it a point, which is stupid of me. When I was younger, I always tried to make it a point to look like I had money because I thought that's what you were supposed to do. But that's what happens when you get fucking, you know, picked up because you're getting hand-me-down clothes from your friends that don't fit in them anymore, right? You're gonna get made fun of. That's what it is. So in my head, I'm like, oh, well, the move, I guess, is to spend all of my money on expensive clothes so I can look like I have money. Not realizing they all know that I don't have money. They all know that I'm broke. So when I go and I buy something very expensive that I really can't afford just to look like I got money, that just makes it look worse. Like you're trying to fit into somewhere that you don't belong to. Don't do that. Stop it. There's nothing wrong with being in a low income. Are you living in a project right now? Are you living in the projects right now? Are you living in a low income facility? Are you living in a group home? Is that where you are? I don't know why I'm getting the fucking... I don't know, man. That's weird. Listen, I get it. I get it. I feel like I'm tapping into something right now, dude. I can't explain it to you. That's very strange. Ugh. I understand. You don't have to allow... It's easy to be caught up in what is around you, okay? I get it. I understand. You know, my daily view is, in my life, I'm not making this up. My daily view in my life is a parking lot, dude. When I look out of this window, do you know what I see? I see $250,000 condos. Do you know, I don't even know what $250,000 looks like, dude. I don't even know what that looks like. Them people over there, just across the way, they wouldn't spit on a paper towel to let me clean my shoes. You know what I mean? I'm all over the place, dude, honestly. But it's important. It's important that you remember the goal. It's easy. It's easy. What I'm trying to tell you is this. It's very easy to look on the other side of the fence and say, look at what they have. It's so much nicer. It's so much better. than what we have. Let me tell you the advantages. And we're gonna get it. This is a whole mind state. I think this should be a podcast, really. Because I feel like I'd be able to give myself a little bit of time to really consider it and think about what do I want to say on the subject. But look, we are given a gift. And I know this is gonna sound fucking stupid, but believe me when I tell you, this is the truth, dude. We have been given a gift, whether you realize it or not. If you're broke right now and you don't really have anything, that is a gift for you. I'm not saying it's fun. I'm not saying that you should strive to be nothing and nobody and have nothing and go hungry. I'm not saying all of that. What I'm saying is, you tell me the truth. You tell me the truth. Who do you think is handling this pandemic better? Somebody in this building or somebody in that building over there? Because if you want the truth, you can see the difference between the mind state of money and the mind state of being broke. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some extreme differences here. What does that mean? In this building, everybody is broke, so you're going to hear a lot of riffing sometimes. There's arguing, there's fist fights, there's all kinds of shit that's happening. Screaming, yelling, doors slamming. This apartment shakes. Everything in this apartment shakes at least 20 times a day. It's like we're living with mini earthquakes, but that's just been, it's not this apartment complex, it's every complex that I've ever lived in my entire life has been that way. Because I think rage is almost, I don't want to say it's a side effect, but it's like a direct, oh sorry, I'm listening to Explosia, and I just hit the 2 minute and 50 mark right when the breakdown of the song starts to go in, and when he says the masks you wear are falling. Dude, I can't even explain to you what that reaches inside of me, dude. But it touches something that, dude, you have no idea. You have no idea how important this is. This record is words like that. Maybe it just sounds like a bunch of words that are put together, but it is. That's the realest shit Come on, dude, stop it. Listen, don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. It's coming. All that is coming. Okay. I had to change it because literally that will pull me into a whole different direction and thinking and mind state and all that. We don't need all that. Point is this. It's very easy to see all the violence and shit around here and go, this place is all fucked up. But it is all fucked up. But let me tell you something. We all riff around here, right? And we have problems with each other. We fight amongst ourselves constantly. But you know what else that we do? And not all of us. And when I say we, I mean the two of us. Because it's the type of motherfuckers that we are, dude. We try and looking out for everybody in this motherfucker. Like, oh, you need a mask? What do you need? Who needs what? Oh, you need a ride to the store? We're getting a car from somebody. We'll help you, whatever. There is none of that over there. Maybe there is and we just don't see it. I haven't heard it. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? But here's the thing. Everybody here, for the most part, we're trying to social distance, right? We all stay to ourselves anyway because every one of us got some mental fucking issues. Every person living in this fucking building is a ticking time bomb, dude. This building is an experiment. I'm gonna give you you want to talk real talk? You want to talk real talk? I'm gonna give you a conspiracy theory on everything I love in this world. On everything I love in this fucking world. This is true, dude. This is true, dude. There's a conspiracy theory that was created by this kid SK and Jen, and then another group of people that live in here. Well, not group of people. It's two other people, but you put all these people, Jen, SK, KK, Chris. You put all of them together. There's your group of people. Now they believe, and this is a true story. I'm not making this up. They believe that this building is an experiment. And you know what, dude? I don't think I can argue. I don't think I can argue much. What do you mean? Bro, they have... I don't know if they did this on purpose. Who fucking knows? Maybe it just happens to break down that way in income brackets, but we're segregated. All of us. Okay, the people that... Here's my theory. There's 4 buildings. The building all the way at the end is the 3 bedrooms. That's where the money is at. That's where the most money is. So all the people that live in that last building, you don't even see them, dude. They're like fucking ghosts, bro. You seen 4 people come out of that building, and there's gotta be... Hold on. There's gotta be like 20 apartments in the building. I never counted, so I don't know. Fuck, hold on. I gotta blow my nose, dude. I gotta mute this real fast. Now I know you're gonna say, dude, this is supposed to be live. You're not supposed to be able to do anything like that. And I'll tell you this. There has to be exceptions to every rule. There has to be exceptions to every rule. I will not allow something like that to occur on a microphone out of respect for the people that watch and listen. I'm not a disgusting, well, I am a disgusting human being, but god damn it, I have some class. Fuck me. You know, I wasn't raised by complete savages, for Christ's sake. But anyway, real talk, dude. The people at the end of the building, they all got money. You don't even see those people. There's like 4 people that come out of that whole building. Next one over is... The only people I see coming out of there are people that are really fucked up. And I mean... If I had known, I would have muted that as well. And... Not really sure what a volcano smells like before it erupts, but I would imagine... has to be similar. Holy shit. My eyes start watering. My nose is like, oh dude, we gotta get rid of this. It's bad. But the people in that building those are the ones that have been just fucked over by life, dude. Fucked over. Like, I wanna go over there so bad and be like, dude, are people, like, are these motherfuckers taking care of you? Really? Because that's a different conversation for another day, right? We're trying to keep this light here. We're talking about conspiracy theories. So anyway, then there's our building and the other building, whatever. That's where the most action is. But really, there's like fucking 20 of us all together. You don't really see anybody else. There's the Six Flags chick. She's in and out all the time, and I nicknamed her that for obvious reasons. She wears a Six Flags t-shirt. She works at Six Flags, so that's her fucking nickname. Now I don't know her name, and I never had a conversation with her, but that's who the fuck that's what I call her. Public Enemy is on the first floor, which, by the way, me and him are cool now. How dope is that, dude? Dog is breaking barriers between racism, I guess. I mean, I'm sure he probably still hates Whitey, but now he'll actually strike up a conversation. The first time he did it, I was ready for action, dude, because me and this guy could kill me. This guy could kill me. No shit. He's gotta be easily. He's gotta be 275, bro. Easily 275. But he's a big fat fuck, right? So he's gotta be 275, easy. Taller than me. I mean, this guy's fist is like the size of my fucking head. But I'm sick in my mind, so I don't give a shit. I'm just like, so what? If we die, we die, bro. He's gotta go. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're gonna let him disrespect you like that? It's no good. I have Mac from Punch Out in the back of my head sometimes. It gets me into trouble, dude. Because you don't realize, like, we don't need to always try to beat Mike Tyson, bro. Can you just leave it alone, please? And just shut the fuck up, maybe? Because it's funny how you're not going to be running your mouth when we're fucking locked up in jail now, are you? Nah, you get real quiet. You get real quiet. You don't got nothing to say then, huh? Yeah. Fucking idiot. But that's your rage, though, dude. That's your rage. Your rage is like a bad friend. Your rage is like a bad friend or a fucking deadbeat dad, dude. When you really need the motherfucker to come through, it doesn't come through. It comes up with terrible ideas and it fucking gets you into shit. And then as soon as the cops come, they dash and you're left holding a fucking bag, dude. What kind of bullshit is that? But they think this place is a conspiracy because all the people that they've put in our building have all the same shit. Every single one of us should probably not be 10 feet within each other. I mean, it's heavy business, dude. It is no good. It is no good at all. Like, honestly, at any given time, if you've seen any of us at any given time walking around here, you would be like, dude, this is a fucking building full of killers, man. What the fuck? And I don't mean that we all look tough. I'm just saying, you could just look and you could be like, oh, these people are just fucking tired, man. Just tired. But honestly, I mean, the maintenance crew doesn't do shit. The place is running down to fucking pieces. And this lady, the stairs, I have pictures of the fucking stairs outside. They're broken, hanging off. The stairs are hanging off of themselves. The plastic is hanging off of themselves. And do you believe this fucking asshole human being who works in the office down here has the balls to go parade around the parking lot and only says shit to us? Only to us. Only to us. She wouldn't dare say anything to anybody else, God forbid. Trying to fucking break our balls, but you gotta be 25 feet away from the building, or whatever it is. Just any reason to bitch and complain, but you don't fix the stairs. There's been a loose railing in this fucking hallway for almost 6 months now. It takes 2 seconds to tighten it up, dude. I could fucking do it. But I don't work here, so I'm not gonna. But they let it all run down to shit. And then they want to complain that people aren't respecting this place. If you're not willing to put the work in, other motherfuckers aren't gonna do it either. Like, dude, so apparently this whole thing is just like one big fucking experiment to, I guess, see how... I don't know what their fucking thing is. I'll have to ask Jen later to get the full story of what the conspiracy theory is, because I'm not 100% sure and I don't want to fuck it up. Alright, my phone's almost charged. Because I have to fucking go and walk to the store. To the fucking plug. Ugh. I don't want to. It's hot as fuck. Stomach hurts. Yo, I don't want to do this shit right now. But I have to, because I have to get the dog food. So I had to go to the plug, and I also had to go get her food. But I'm pretty sure there was something else I was supposed to do also that I can't remember. And you know, this wasn't even the thing that I wanted to talk about. What I really wanted to talk to you about today is something that I feel like I should bring up. Because something happened to me over the last couple of days. Right, I told you that we went to her mom's house, and her little brother is 14 years old. He just entered the 9th grade. Now, I'm such a fucking hypocrite. Don't get me, dude. By the time I hit the 9th grade, I knew shit, said shit, and did shit I had no business doing at my age. But I was wild. Nobody was. My grandmother couldn't keep up with me, dude. When you're a kid, you just move faster. They can't keep up with you. But anyway, you know, this kid's like super into YouTube or whatever, and he wants to do YouTube as a career this week. Yo, he wanted to be a fucking singer, a dancer, a rapper, or whatever. And I'm trying to tell this fucking moron, and yeah, I'm calling you a fucking moron, because I'm sure eventually you're going to watch this. Here's why you're a moron, dude. I love you, okay? I love you, you fucking asshole. Dude, listen. If I'm trying to give you advice, just listen. You don't have to do it, bro. You don't have to value anything that I tell you, ever. But don't ask me for my fucking opinion and not listen to what I have to tell you. I have better things to do with my time. You do understand that. You realize you're talking to a 14-year-old kid right now. I do. But I needed somebody to tell me. I needed somebody to talk to me that way. Because I don't want this kid to grow up. And he's not my child, so this is not my place to even do this. But if I'm involved in his life, I have to hand something off positive to him, don't I? I can't have him walking around out in the world and thinking that, you know, you could just take everything for fucking granted. That's not how it works. But I'm trying to tell him you can't let money be your focus. If you want to do this shit for real, and I know it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. If you want to be a fucking singer, an author, a YouTuber, whatever you want to do, money cannot be your motivation to do it. Because you know what's going to happen is you're going to burn the fuck out. And eventually you're going to lose that passion for what you have because you're chasing the money. And the money doesn't have feelings, man. Money doesn't care. All money is worried about is what is its next destination. It don't even recognize you on its radar, dude. So you have to keep that shit in mind. You have to stay passionate about what you do. And no matter how much, this is the hardest part. But no matter how much money you get, you have to try to stay hungry. Or at the minimum, try to be passionate. You have to. That's important. But, you know, this kid's asking me shit, and then he doesn't listen. And then he doesn't listen to me. So, like, what the fuck are you asking me for if you're not gonna, like, I've said this to him, like, dude, if you're not gonna listen to what I tell you, then don't ask me, because I don't want to waste my time talking to you. And that's honest. Maybe you shouldn't talk to a kid like that, but he knows what, come on, bro. If you know, stop it. Stop it. I don't want to hear nothing from you fucking helicopter parents, bro. You don't know dick. You don't know dick. Right now, your kid's out blowing somebody in the fucking neighborhood park. I've seen it. You think those the marker graffiti look at things get there, they just show up? No. Somebody's being serviced while they draw that shit, dude. That's, I can't believe I just said that. You're supposed to be setting an example. This is exactly what I wanted to talk about. This kid asked me for my YouTube channel, and I looked him dead in the face, and I said, yeah, that's not happening. And he said, what? Why not? He's like, so what? You say bad words. I hear bad words all the time. You're not going to say anything I haven't heard before. Yeah, I doubt that. I'm sure that I would. I go, dude, come on, man. You don't need to. Then I started thinking about what I've made and what I've put on here, and I realized that's not, I don't think that's a good influence. But it's honest. This is where I'm at in moments of my life. This is not, I'm not leaving this behind. If I'm screaming and yelling into a camera and a microphone, I want you to understand that is a fleeting moment in time. You understand that. That's not the person that I am all the time. Who I try to be all the time is I try to be a good person, compassionate, try to help other people. You know, I don't like to be the angry, mean, dude. I don't like that. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you that I don't have trouble controlling it, because I do sometimes. And you know what? Maybe if you ask around, maybe some people would tell you that that's not okay. And maybe it isn't. But you know what else is not okay? It's not okay to pretend that there's not a struggle to control that anger sometimes. It takes years to be able to get control of yourself and to understand who you are and what is in your mind and why do you feel the way that you do, right? And I wish that I could come on here and be intelligent all of the time and only say things that are nice and positive and do all of that. But it's not who I am as a person. That's not all of, if you want me, you have to take the ugly parts of me too. That's just part of what it is. That's of anything. I love her to death, dude. Honestly, she drives me fucking crazy sometimes. Sometimes I want to just fucking just, ugh. But you can't. And she thinks the same thing about me, I'm sure, but it doesn't matter. You just have to understand that that's not who they are all the time, and me either, or you either, but I told him my channel's not for you. Okay, look, I don't want you to see me like that, dude. I don't want him to. He has a picture of me, right? He only knows what I'd allowed him to see. It's been very guarded in that sense. Like, I think him discovering my YouTube channel would be the equivalent of him finding a stash of pornography in his mom's room. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not saying I'm a parent in a way. What I mean is, like, the secret part of your life that you try to hide away, right? And then what happens when he sees this, or they see this, because, there's two of them, although one probably doesn't give a shit. fucking asshole. Don't even say hi to me. Fucking prick. I love those little shits though, as much as they, fucking, oh, drive me crazy, dude. God damn it. But, don't get caught up. How they get you. How they get you is when they're real small. Don't be anywhere near the hospital. If you can, go a few zip codes the other way. Because what's going to happen is, when whatever parties are involved, whatever, somehow you get pulled in and wrapped up in it. And they go, oh, do you want to see the baby? And you're like, ugh, no, I don't have no interest in babies at all. Keep that fucking thing far away from me. And then they go, oh, no, come on, you got to hold him. You gotta hold him. Like, dude, I'm not holding that. Are you? Look at how fucking small that thing is. I'm not holding that. Are you out of your mind? Do you want it to die? Do you want it to die? Because you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna drop it 100%. You're gonna have to leave here, go home, remake it again, and come back in 9 months because I'm gonna drop this fucking thing. Not on purpose. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it 100%. There's just no way that I'm not gonna drop it. Sit down. Shut up. Calm down. Put your fucking arms out, stupid. Don't move. Everything is fine. Don't just relax. No, you're not gonna drop it. Everything is fine. Like, they're coaching me through this shit, dude. Like, what I'm getting at is simply this. Once you hold them little babies in your arms, dude, I don't know, I guess it must trigger something in your mind, because like I have no desire to have a child, dude, but I felt like I gotta help protect these guys now. Like, this is not even my kid, but I gotta help protect these guys now. Like, that's my job now, is to make sure that nothing bad happens to them, if I can help it. And I know, again, it probably sounds really weird to people on the outside, but I mean, I'm sure you got a family, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's that instinct, but I don't want them to see this channel, dude. I don't want them to see me. I don't want them to see who I really am. How's that for you? I don't want them to see who I really am, because I don't want them to know that, I'm supposed to be a positive influence in their life. And if I'm on here acting a fool like this, how is that going to be positive influence for them? I don't want them to look at that and then saying, oh, well, if he's doing it, it must be okay. I don't want to do that. But look, this has gone way over the time. Way over the time, all over the place. Started a bunch of shit, edited a bunch of shit. I'll close with this. So sometimes it's gonna go a little long. Big deal, right? I'm waiting for my phone to charge anyway. I can make these things as long or as short as I want. I'm sure, look, the last one, I think people held in there for 17 minutes, which is really solid. Solid, considering the average YouTube video holds maybe a minute or two of people's attention span. So, the fact that you even make it even almost halfway through a video is great, as far as analytics are concerned, I think. But either way, I appreciate everybody that watches. It's just, look, man, I don't think they're ever going to watch this. Just in case that they do, if you have found this channel, and I'm not going to mention either of your names because I don't want to. Because I don't mention names on my YouTube channel, because I am a classy gentleman. You understand? Listen, neither of you should be watching this, by the way. And the fact that if mom yells at me because you guys are watching some bullshit that I'm doing, come on, dude, don't do that to me. Look, seriously though, I hope that they're not. But if they are, I want you to understand that I am not always responsible with the power that I have. What does that mean? Sometimes I come into this room and I sit in this chair and I turn on this microphone and this camera and sometimes I let my emotions get the best of me. It happens to everybody. But you have to understand that these are tools of power. Even if you decide that YouTube is not something that you want to do, okay? Your mind and your mouth are the two most powerful tools that you will have in your life. And because you have the power to influence things for the better or for the worse. And you should always try to remember to use that power for a positive reason. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that it's 100% it's easy to do, right? Sure, there are going to be times you get caught up in your emotions, but don't allow your emotions to rule over your logic, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? You have to treat these tools with respect. And I can't say that I have always done that. I should. When how I know I'm not doing right. Well, then again, that's not fair. My content is not designed for a 14-year-old child, so I shouldn't feel guilty that I'm making content that is not designed for a 14-year-old child. But at the same time, I know I have the ability to make content that could be suitable for any age. I just choose to market towards adults because I'm an adult. But it's the other thing too. Don't look. You know what? I think here's what I think I'll do. Later on, I think I'm gonna come back in here because I'm gonna leave soon to go get my medicine. And I joke about it being a plug, for God's sake. Everything I say is just terrible. Dude, if you went through my channel with a fine-tooth comb, bro, and you looked through everything that I've ever said, can you imagine? Can you imagine the damage on their ears that I would do, dude? The terrible things that I have said. Oh God. I hope the good outweighs the evil. I really do. I really do. I don't know. Look, whatever. I'm gonna come in here later and I think I'm gonna record a message to them and I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel. And I know it's probably gonna be weird, right? Like, why are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And why are you doing that? Like, I think it's important that I address them. But anyway, look, I gotta go. This has almost been an hour. Look, you get almost a free podcast. I gotta go blow my nose. Goodbye.